This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Sustainable Services 24/7. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. It might be a little bit warmer.
Yeah,
A couple of degrees by the time we got to the field. Anyways, no wind. Well, there was a little bit of a breeze. Early out Hunter Tennell to score the winning run. Coming up, Jerry gets you the lineups, and of course, it's the first pitch as well as the batting order.
And connecting you to the latest.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare?
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle,
Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has
And we're back here in Belfair, just ahead of Sequim and North.
Zeke Shimaniki. Batting second is the second baseman, number 4, Bryant LeBoy. Batting third is the catcher, number 15, Aiden Holland. Batting eighth, number 14, the left fielder, Devin Derringer. And batting ninth is the center fielder, number 3, Adrian Aragon. The second baseman, number 3, Skylar McLean. Batting third, the catcher, number 1, Cole McCormick. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 14, Leland Lopes.
Yeah.
Batting ninth is the shortstop, number 16, Dylan Perdue.
Okay. Well, for once we have time to take more breaks before we get to actual ball playing. That's it's like the Wolves are going to do their little warm up. So maybe we started a little early, Jerry.
No, that's okay.
That's okay.
Hopefully the parents Sequim.
We'll be back. We'll talk some more about some baseball. A great game in Shelton last night that we missed because I had to go to a school board meeting. And we'll talk about moment.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or...
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those.
Happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Alcohol can amplify feelings of stress and anxiety. There are healthier ways to cope, like engaging some or all of your senses. One sense at a time. Name 5 things you can see. 4 things.
Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity. We're back here in Belfair for North Mason and Sequim. I want to go back to last night or yesterday afternoon's game. I mean, I could pull it up, but leadoff batter walked. Next batter hit by a pitch. Trevor Rhodes comes to bat. Hits a line drive to center field. Rhodes with the RBI for that, but I'm not sure. But he came from second over to third, basically loaded the bases, but the throw in off target.
And no, interesting thing, we try to announce as many games as we can. We've had announced a game tomorrow night.
Right.
And that'll be fun against Tumwater.
Right, Shelton and Tumwater tomorrow night. We hope to be back here Friday for North Mason and Bainbridge, just to take an advantage.
Said we don't have a single senior on our team. We only have 1 junior. Almost all of our players are underclassmen, and most of them are freshmen. So they could be tough to win.
Oh, yeah. The North Mason basketball team, not very good this past season.
Yeah,
They're still building.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But we're into baseball and other
sports.
Another sport.
Well, I'd like to say something for the girls, Shelton girls. I was very pleased with the game they played against Centralia on Monday. They won 4-1, two back-to-back home runs by
right.
Very nice win.
Well, we're about ready to get this thing underway. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the first pitch here between Sequim and North Mason from Belfair. This is Mason Web TV, powered by
Back program provides consumers with the safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take.
And we're back here waiting for the first pitch as the Bulldogs are warming up here, and that is Caden Antencio on the mound for North Mason.
But
right.
It was a fun game, and it gave us a chance to get to know the coaches at North Mason. And boy, they're a real joy to talk to. I enjoyed my conversation.
Wolves here.
The Wolves leading off will be the shortstop, number 2, Zeke Shemaniki.
Now, he had a pretty good game against these here Bulldogs. On Monday, he was 5. Let's throw that out there. So we're ready to play some ball here.
So leading off, Shemaniki, shortstop.
McLean is at second, and Prideaux is at short. Outfield is Jones, Matthew, and McGaney from left to right. So I don't have any stats on Intencio for pitching. Just a bit too far inside. Wolves. It's interesting, the last time we were here we had Wolves and Bulldogs. Next pitch. That one is fouled over our heads. Out of play.
That's a very
over our heads, Jerry.
That's right. We don't have that little thing. We
don't have
that little thing that protects us.
Yeah.
I'll catch it. Don't worry.
Okay. Take your word for that one, Jerry. On the leadoff batter for the Wolves. Base throw over to Stanley, a little high, but he did get his foot down. That's out number 1 for the Wolves.
And now up is number 4, the second baseman, Bryant LeBoy.
For the Wolves here in the top of the first inning. Second batter, Bryant LeBoy. First pitch. That one's fouled straight back.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Just a bit outside. So 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on for Sequim here. Second batter.
Yep, and that is Danner Jones.
Yep, I said that, Jerry.
You did?
Yeah, I did. You were busy writing in your book.
I was trying to find it. Good job. Good job.
And this is, if I can figure out what I'm doing here. There we go. So 2 away, nobody on. Next pitch. Ooh, that hit Holland, and he'll head over to first base. And here is the first pitch to White. Well, we're still waiting for that. From Atencio. Here's the 0-1. Make it 2 and 0. So 2 balls, no strikes.
Is your runner at first base?
That pitch was a ball. Still getting a little bit low.
You'll probably be taking this one.
There's a line drive. That's going to drop in for a base hit.
Yeah, could be a double.
Yeah, rounding second is Holland heading for third. He's going to come home, Jerry. Here's a relay to the
a very close play. So a double, a stand-up double, and a runner scored, Aiden Holland.
1-0 is the score. Sequim strikes first, and Bear swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Here's the next pitch. High and outside. Ball 1-1-1. Boy, that dugout really amplifies the voices, Jerry.
That does, yeah.
2 strikes now. I don't think that's coming out of there, Jerry. It's kind of stuck in the fence. Yeah, leave it alone.
I tried.
You did try. Here is the pitch. That is another foul off. That one's over the head.
Stuck. It's stuck in their fence. I'll get it after the game.
No, somebody will come get it. Okay. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball. That's headed over there. Jones back to inning, but the damage was done. Wolves take a 1-0 lead. Bulldogs coming up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a down power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a down wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-82.
Board of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customers.
And we're back here in Belfair. Whoops, wrong thing. There we go.
That was a beautiful catch by Danner Jones out there in left field. That prevented a second run from scoring. Nice catch.
Right.
He
Yeah,
reached up and got that. Yeah. And leading off for
on the mound for the Wolves. Aiden Holland, the catcher. Braden White over at first. LeBoy at second. Schmidtke at short. Tennell over if you're scoring at home.
Good for you.
It's another warm-up, I believe, for Staples. He'll step in. He's wearing white today, Jerry. The Wolves have the purple and gold on their sleeves.
Yeah, it makes it interesting.
Yeah. Makes it hard to
Glad it's not a basketball game.
Gotta get to the right thing there. Here's the next pitch. First inning. 1-0, Sequim with the lead. Here's the 2-0. High, make it 3-0. Here's the kick and the throw. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now for Matthews. And therefore a strike.
I want to give a shout out to the umpire, the home umpire. He lets you know. And now up is number 3, your second baseman, Skylar McLean.
McLean 1 for 5, had an RBI and a walk. Here's the kick and the throw. Outside, ball 1.
Now these statistics are from the last game they played?
Yep.
Good, because I know it went 11 innings. So that's why they got so many at bats.
Right.
And now up is your catcher, number 1, Cole McCormick.
For some reason, I'm having difficulty seeing things here, Jerry.
Yeah, it's interesting. You get to bat 6 times in a game.
Way for North Mason here. Nobody on. Wolves are up 1-0. They did their damage with 2 out, by the way. And first pitches in there were strike 1. Got quiet here all of a sudden, Jerry.
Sure did.
Here's the next pitch. That one's fouled off over our heads. So 0-2. He scooped up there. Oh, and then bobbled. And then no throw to first as McCormick is safe at first.
Okay, so an error. Yeah.
Leland 0 for 5, but was credited with an RBI. And we have a courtesy runner for McCormick. And that'll be number 4.
Yes,
it is Stephen Netherland. Okay.
Stephen Netherland.
Son of our county commissioner.
Yeah.
Had a nice chat with Randy on Tuesday.
Yes, he is.
So Lopes will step in. 2 out, 1 on. Netherland over at first base.
I know Stephen got hurt in what, football?
Football, yes. Played wide for a ball.
Well, it's good to see him out there.
Yeah. Next pitch. That one's in the dirt. Netherland's going to go. Throw to second. Off target. And
watching him play in the game against Coopville.
yeah, he's not giving anything up here. Here's next pitch. outside. That curveball went curved out, Jerry, for ball 3. That'll be strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Boston Stanley for the Bulldogs. Should Leland reach first base on the walk.
And now up is your first baseman, number 5, Boston Stanley.
So here, Boston 1 for 2, scored a run on Monday. This is when we could say in the dirt because it's actually dirt. It's a nice feel, little patches of dirt where you think there should be grass, but it seems like they're more worried about lopes at first. Here's the kick and the throw. There's strike 1 called. Bottom of the first inning. Here's the kick and the throw. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. We head to the second, still 1-0 for Sequim on top. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Facing how you feel. Some short-term distractions, like marijuana, can actually increase feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression, which is why building healthy habits, like moving around.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this. And we're back here in Belfair, second inning we go, 1-0 Sequim on top.
And leading off for Sequim will be Ethan Staples, number 8, the pitcher.
Staples. He was 1 for 5, had an RBI, and walked once on Monday.
And he was had no hits against him in the first inning that he pitched.
So he'll step in. Let's see here. Staples steps in, waits for the first pitch from Atencio. Here's the kick and the throw. High and outside for ball 1. Still waiting for the next pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1-1 a count to Staples. Step back, look at his bat a little bit. Often wonder if that's just not a get out of my head thing, or is there a hole in my bat? I don't know. Either way, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, strike on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Staples to lead things off for the Wolves in the second inning. 1-0 ball game. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out of play. I lost that one completely, Jerry. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Staples.
See how big a protection, how I protected you there?
Yeah, sure.
With my hand over my eyes.
Yeah. Here's the next pitch. That one's low ball. 2-1 is the count. Or I'm sorry, 2-2. I'm wrong.
I'll bring my glove on Friday.
Oh, okay, sure. But not tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow.
Okay. There's a line drive. They're actually going to drop in there. Oh, and bobbled, but throw over to first. Get him in time. And that was a good play and a good recovery there.
Yeah.
By Bordeaux for 1 away.
And now up for the Wolves is number 7, your third baseman, Hunter Tunnell.
Let's see here. Hunter. 1 for 5 at a walk. Scored 3 runs, though, in Monday's game. He'll step in. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn on the camera here. I'm sorry, folks.
Fielder, number 14, Devin Derringer.
Let's see, where is he on my list here? 0 for 4. Did walk twice.
Was the camera off just a little bit?
Just for first
pitch or something?
Batter and a half. Sorry. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball, that's heading in to drop in.
3. Adrian Aragon, the center fielder.
I have no stats on him, so I don't believe he
Okay,
played. You got a photographer right next to you.
Yeah.
Matt Beatty from the Shelton Mesa County Journal here.
All right.
Some action shots. That's why there's that hole in the fence, so I can shoot through it. Pitch on the way. High ball. So it's a 1-1, right? Yeah, okay. I'll make it.
Getting advancing to base. There were 2 runners.
All right. Cole McCormick is the catcher. 2-1. Looks like Stanley's playing in on the grass, Jerry. Quite a bit from his place on first base.
I think he's thinking that.
Called on the inside, so the count goes full.
And Aragon now is going to be swinging away, and the first baseman goes back to where he normally plays.
And he's still a little bit on the grass.
A little bit, yeah, you're right.
And we're back to the top of the order?
Yep, number 2, Zeke Shemaniki, your shortstop. He grounded out to...
The Wolves did get their run with 2 outs. That's where they are right now, but the runner's at first and second. Here's first pitch, that's low, and runner goes kind of lazily.
Now in scoring position.
Slide in is to score, and a runner also advances to third, so Sequim adds on. They're leading 2-0 now.
Yeah, the runner scored on that wild pitch there to make it 2-0. You're right.
Pictures for the Journal.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Fly ball, shallow. Stanley just to get another one. They now lead at 2-0. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment. Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
On in the bottom of the first inning, we're not able, of course, score, but they do have 2 runners on, one by way of an error, one by a walk. And now
is our score. Sequim on top. North Mason coming to bat. Out there, Jerry. Staples still on the mound for the Wolves. First pitch to McGanny was a curve strike. Here's the 0-1. That's gonna. Oh boy, what a play over there at first base, reaching up there and robbing a base hit.
Let's see.
He was 2 for 4 at a triple, an RBI, and walked once against the Wolves. Sorry, did I throw your concentration off?
No. So far, he has a 3-hitter going. Atencio does.
This one's going to get on the outside corner again, Jerry, for the strike. There's a fly ball, shallow left field. Coming in to grab it, Deeringer, and that's out number 2 for North Mason. On.
He must have got a couple of walks, did he?
I think he just came in as a substitute.
Just came in at the end?
Yeah, I don't have any information on that. He pitched a couple innings, 3 runs.
For ball 1?
Yeah, thank you. Jerry's going to call the game now.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit back and do nothing.
Good.
Okay.
You deserve it.
Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And we'll get that updated here shortly. That's a little dribbler scooped up and throw to first, and that'll do it. Now, and that ends it for the Bulldogs here. We head to the third. 2-0. Sequim.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The Drug Take-Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. It has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Third inning we go. 2-0 in the Sequim. Wolves coming up.
And the Wolves, and leading off for Sequim will be their second baseman, number 4, Bryant LeBoy. And he flew out to the left fielder in the first inning.
So he'll step in to face Atencio. His team leading 2-0. Go off the foot of Prideaux and into shallow left field.
I'm going to give that a single.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
It was a tough play. I mean, it was playable, but Aiden Holland, and he was hit by a hit batsman.
Hit by pitch.
Yep, he was hit by the pitch.
That's easier to say than...
I think it is a lot easier to say. You are absolutely right.
Brevity and...
Good luck, okay?
Okay.
I'm trying, but I don't know. I've never been brief in my life.
That's true, but, you know. Next pitch is in there. That's going to be ball, too. 2-0. The count to Holland. He'll swing and he'll hit a high fly ball. Center field out there to grab it. That'll be Jones coming over to grab it. And that'll be the out. And runner holds it first.
And number 17, Braden White, he had a double in the first inning and had an RBI.
See if the Wolves can add another one on. They have gotten a run on each of their first 2 innings. Here's the first pitch. Inside for ball 1. And make it 2-0. Again, runner at first. That's LeBoy. Here the runner goes. Oh boy, Jerry. That came back with some heat.
That would have been a fun one for Atencio, as 1 strikeout but no walks.
So the count is 2-1 to White.
Got it.
Not quite, Jerry. Okay. I'll give that to you, though.
Huh?
I'll give that to you.
Will you? Okay.
Yeah.
And now up is number 11.
Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube.
Lincoln Bear up.
Right fielder today.
He flew out the first time.
For ball 1.
Keeping the catcher busy. Making some nice stops as the catcher.
Yeah. Corners for the Wolves with an out.
And now up is your...
Is that only the first out? I thought that was second out.
That was the second out.
That was the second out. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 away for the Wolves here with runners at the corner.
Let's see. No, let me check.
Same page. Except me. Okay. 2-0 ball game. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. 2 out, 2 on with runners at first and third for Get Lavoie trying to steal home, and that'll end the inning. The Wolves will leave one out there. We head to the bottom of the 3rd with Sequim up.
Everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Connector on Next TV today.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. Each time
Let's try that button. Okay, now we're back, bottom of the 3rd.
The Staples has so far got a no-hitter going. He's got 1 strikeout, 1 walk. We'll see what happens here. North Mason. Okay, thanks.
On Monday. First pitch shows bunt, takes strike.
What was the score of that game again?
6-5.
Okay. That was 11 innings. I've never been there before.
Oh, I have not seen their baseball facilities, so I don't know. Next pitch is a swing and a miss, and down goes Prideaux for out number 1 here for the Bulldogs.
Okay, and
North Mason, here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss by Matthews. On the next pitch, so 1 ball, 1 strike to Matthews.
hard one to get, you know, a dribbler.
Little dribbler is a better description. And what was I going to say there? Yeah, Tennell did a good job, but I'm almost thinking Staples should have picked it up.
Yeah, and now up is number 3, Skylar McLean, the second baseman.
Runner goes. Sorry, Cherry.
No. You've got to call it when it happens.
Well, no, they're going to send him back. Contact, that's a foul ball.
Right.
So they had to send the runner back. I just heard a little tink.
Yep.
I thought somebody was pounding on a pole or something, but nope. Home plate umpire said, nope, strike.
Good call.
Yeah.
So give Jake Matthews a steal on that.
Matthews is now in scoring position at second base with an 0-2. Skylar McLean is the batter. He has an 0-2 on the count. Runner at second base. That's Jake Matthews. 1 out for the Bulldogs here in the...
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Staples looks back at Matthews at second, goes to the plate to swing in. He got a little piece of it. Just enough. Outside. Ball 2. 2-2. Jerry's using his hand to shade the the sun. I have trying to time and sliding in safely is going to be Jake Matthews to put the Bulldogs on the board.
He just got by the slide.
Yeah.
For the Bulldogs.
So runner at first, 1 out, 1 in for North Mason here in the inning. Throw to first. McLean is diving back. McLean is on second, and here's Leland Lopes.
Yeah, and that's another single, and that, of course, is the third single of the ball game by way of a walk in the first inning.
Runners take their leads. Pitch outside. Here's the pitch from Staples. Low, ball 3.
I do want to go back and say that I was mistaken. North Mason.
Here as Lopes heads for first.
Yeah, that's his second walk. He's got a pretty good eye. Yeah.
That'll bring up Boston Stanley. In there. I was going to look in the bullpen, but there are no substitutes for Sequim because everybody who came is on the field.
The only way.
Bases are loaded for Stanley. Here's first pitch. Inside and high, ball one.
Stanley's got a good chance of putting the Bulldogs ahead here.
He swings and misses at the next round number 2.
And that's the second strikeout for the pitcher. And now up is your right fielder, number 8, or grounded out to the second baseman, excuse me.
Bases are still loaded. 1 in and 2 out. There's a little dribbler. That's going to be gloved there. Throw over to first. And got it.
We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong.
Don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Fourth inning now. Looks like leading things off for the Wolves is going to be Humir. I got the wrong thing in front of me. Nope, it's Ethan Staples. Pitch up, Jerry. I don't see him anywhere. It's Staples.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
he was that.
But you are right. I mean, because of what we're seeing right now.
Right now.
Staples is up.
Takes first pitch as a ball.
And Staples is 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop. So I just learned something.
Third ball.
So I did learn something there.
Well, I'm only assuming I'm right. I could be completely wrong and Sequim just snuck something by everybody. And there's a strike limits, folks, so sorry. Jerry wants to get the comments going. Okay, Jerry, I'm going to pull out your phone and monitor that for me, okay?
Okay.
There's another foul here for the Wolves. In the fourth inning, his team is leading 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ew. Either way, he heads to first.
1 for 1.
Here's the first pitch to now. It's low and outside for ball 1. Runner at first. That is a staple. That one's fouled off for 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, 1 on for the Wolves here. In the top of the fourth inning, score, Sequim, 2. And Staples will just stand at first base, and that's 1 away for the Wolves.
And now up is number 14, the left fielder, Devin Derringer. And he has a single also in the second inning. He's 1 for 1, has an RBI.
First pitch to Derringer. Seeing what he's going to throw. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1. 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So that's 1-2. There's a 1-2. Fly ball, center field, going back to the fence. And
now up is number 3, Adrian Rogan.
Aragon, I believe.
Aragon, you are correct. Center fielder.
First pitch inside for ball 1. So
That was
2
a
away.
Nice catch by the center fielder out there.
Yeah. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out, 1 on for the Wolves here. They're up 2-1. Wow, he was swinging for the fences there, Jerry. So 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two outs, but still 1 on, and we're in the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and the count goes full. Rose throw to second. Did they get him? They did get him.
And that was a nice stop by the catcher.
Yeah, it was a great and better throw, Jerry.
Yeah, a great stop, great throw. You're right.
So that'll end the inning.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Now fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR. Then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV. Restart or replay shows you've missed today.
And we're back here in Belfair, headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1. Sequim with the lead.
Tencio is up. He flew out to the left fielder the last in the second inning. Tencio has
keeping everybody guessing. Sometimes he's high and outside, sometimes he's low and inside, and other times he's right down the middle of the plate. You don't know what he's throwing. It looks like he might be
he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Right now. Got some pretty good control. Key is to try to hit those outside corners, but Tencio up now. 0 for 1.
And he'll step in here. First pitch. Strike right down the middle of the plate. Not swinging at that, Jerry.
We've got a good game here.
Yeah.
Good defensive game.
That pitch is a ball. 1-1.
Low scoring. I think we knew that was
outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Atencio.
That must have been a good game. Exciting.
Atencio, and it's 2-2 the count. Leading things off for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 run. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and down he goes swinging, Jerry. That's out number 1.
Sequim pitcher.
Is this McGanny here? No, this is not McGanny. That's
now
Jones. Okay.
Now up is number 21, your Danner Jones, your left fielder, and he grounded Danner Jones.
Might help if I look at the right board here. First pitch to Jones is a strike on the outside corner. Might help if I... At least I'm not deleting my apps here. Next pitch is in there for strike 2 called.
Yeah,
so
hit the inside corner there.
So, whoops, that's not what I want.
Good pitcher.
That's
nice.
Ooh, boy, that hurt. That came bouncing up, and I think it hit Holland right in the chin. Wow, got a smart.
They've developed a lot of the college.
The protective gears, yeah.
I'm not sure what you call it, but it protects.
Probably a chin guard or something. Yeah, I don't know.
It protects that throat.
Okay.
Hang it down. That will protect that neck.
But you just never know how it's going to get up underneath any sort of protection.
Kind of like here.
Yeah. So the 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jones, and now it's 2-2. Out number 2 for North Mason here.
Boy, that was an effective curve. Boy, that just hit that outside corner.
Oh, come on, you. Here we go. Now my...
And now up is number 16, your shortstop, Dylan Prideaux. He struck out in the 3rd inning. Shortstop. I was watching him play both games today and back when they played Coopville. I was very impressed with him.
Swings and misses at that ball. That thing curved. It was in there and curved way outside, Jerry, and wow. So 0-2 to Dylan Prideaux. Here's the next pitch. So no balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Oh. Did that hit him? It bent his back to move that. He missed on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I want to give that catcher for Sequim a big
in this inning, especially hard.
He deserves an award.
Well, Aiden Holland doing a good job. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss, and 1, 2, 3 go the Bulldogs here in. Fifth inning we go. Jerry 2-1, still Sequim on top.
Well, it's interesting.
We think he's wild. He's probably doing that on purpose to keep everybody guessing. So Aragon's going to lead things off here.
When Ethan Staples was thrown out to make the third, so I think there might have been.
Caden Atencio still on the mound for North Mason.
Yeah, that's interesting. So even though Aragon was up to bat,
it's a coach's choice whether he gets to go back up.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out. Yeah. We're going to find out.
So here's the 0-2, and that one's going to be fouled off. It hit the tip of the bat and then hit the shin of McCormick. And Aragon is on with a leadoff single after getting behind there on the count, Jerry.
Yeah. And now up, Shimati. Say it.
Shimataki.
Shimataki, yes.
I believe that's right.
Yes, you are correct. And he is 0 for 2.
Going to leave Atencio on the mound. Check in with him, make sure he's okay.
Shimataki.
Yeah. So, Jerry, as a ball player, do you like to bat in one of these little holes that get dug in the, or do you like to something better? Like that?
I would not.
Okay. I'm just curious, because, you know, I didn't really play.
No, I'd be doing some groundwork there before I step
right, filling in the hole. Here's the. Be happy with that.
I know in some tournaments where I've had to bat left-handed.
Because of the condition?
No, because we were playing.
So Zeke heads to first base after being hit by a pitch, and Aragon is over on second, and I think we're getting a pitching change now for Atencio. He's done on the mound and coming out. He does so. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Nobody out for the Wolves. They have 2 on. Runners at first and second. When we come back, it's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. You to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screening. Find more information on masongeneral.com.
This changes reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click HC.
You know, Atencio for North Mason had a fairly good outing. He only allowed 4 hits in the
5 and what, 2/3?
No, Serviakov. I was impressed with him in the game that we were here on a Saturday against Kufield. He came in relief, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5th inning.
Face LeBoy.
Yeah. And LeBoy is 1 for 2. Had a single that.
Got runners at first and second. First pitch to him shows bunt. Takes a strike. He kind of missed on that bunt attempt. So, and...
Yeah, it's nice to have a good reliever.
Again, runners at first and second. Another bunt attempt. That one's going to...
It looked like it was going to stay fair.
Well, you
this
know...
was on that grass for a long time.
Right, it was, but there's a little bit of a difference between elevation, and it rolled down the elevation foul. That's the difference between the natural turf. Here's the pitch. High, ball one.
And your hitter is LeBoy, Bryant LeBoy.
One, two pitch. That's going to be 2-2.
And I would say LeBoy has a lot of speed. I think the coach, third base coach, had a lot of confidence in him, thinking he could make it.
Here's the pitch. Oh, that's a wild one, and everyone's going to take a base. So runners are now at second and third for the Wolves. That's why there was no real urgency by anybody. But the bases are now loaded, and that does bring up...
Aiden Holland, the catcher. Yeah. He was hit by a pitcher in the first inning, and this is an opportunity for Sequim to break this game wide open with the bases loaded and no outs. Let's see what happens.
So here's the 1-0. Inside for strike one. So 1-1 to count. Just outside for ball two. A little bit of bases are loaded for the Wolves here in the fifth. They're leading 2-1. Looking to add on. Here's the pitch. Inside for strike two. 2-2. Holland. He's the guy that drove in the winning run on Monday. Sequim now leads 3-1.
He will get credit for an RBI on that too.
So basically, yeah, go ahead, Jerry.
Anytime you walk, the bases are loaded, or
so bases remain loaded, and one run is now in for the Wolves. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah, Adrian.
Now,
the batter
White.
now is the first baseman, Braden White, number 17. He had a double in the first, and he was hit by the pitcher.
Pitch, and a runner's going to come in, and they got him at the home plate, tagged him out. Everybody else advanced a base, so that'll be one away. And the good thought, just avoided, it couldn't quite avoid the tag.
And still up is Braden White. Like I mentioned, is 1-for-1.
Balls on him. No strikes. Here's the pitch to him. Outside for ball three. 3-0 to White. Runners are now at second and third with one out. We're in the top of the fifth. Here's the next pitch. And that hit him, and that'll load the bases again.
Hit by the pitcher.
So here's Lincoln Bear.
Yeah, Lincoln Bear. You know, he is 0-for-1. I still think he should have started off that one inning. I don't understand that, but I'm going to ask the umpire after the game. He's a right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll swing and foul one straight back over our heads, Jerry. At least I hope. Jake Matthews plays in center field. Next pitch is high and a little bit on the outside. 1-1.
Yeah, a little bit maybe. Yeah, you're.
Well, it's high. So either
No,
way.
I was talking about the center fielder.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking about that. Here's the pitch. The zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 3 on, 1 in for the Wolves. 3-1 is our score. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Sequim with the lead and at bat. Here's And that leaves runners at second and third now. In for the Wolves.
No, I think that was a good call. I would dispute that.
And base there in the dirt. Something I haven't seen, Jerry.
Well, he was definitely in there.
Well, that's not what they're talking about.
You
They're
don't
talking
think so?
about the safety issue, or potentially safety issue, with that corner of the.
Good call by the coaches, bringing that to the umpire's attention.
Yeah.
Good job.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 in, 2 on for the Sequim Wolves. They now lead 4-1. Here's
that's the second one in a row hit by the pitcher. And now up is number 8, and Staples, Ethan Staples, and he's the pitcher. He is
another meeting at the mound here, probably trying to settle down Zabryakov a little bit. He's been hitting some somebody warming up in the bullpen out there for the Bulldogs.
Plus, they're probably talking about where do you go when that ball's hit out there to the field. We're talking about, okay, where do they throw it? Do they try to get that lead run coming in?
Looks like Ethan Crowley is warming up the Bulldogs.
Okay.
But for the moment, Zabryakov is going to stay on.
Just trying to settle him down, like
right.
you said.
Can give Crowley some time. In there for a ball to Staples.
Just a little high.
So 2 runs are in. The pitch. There's a line drive, is going to go foul off the third base line. So 1-1 now the count to Staples. Ball to be cleared from the field. Here's the 1-1. Still waiting. Getting White to go back to the bag. That was what that was about. White's over at third. Staples. Make it 2-1. In there for strike 2 called.
Hit that inside corner.
Keep hitting the wrong button here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 3 on. 2 in here in the inning. Here's a swing and a miss by Staples, and that's out number.
Up is number 7, the third baseman, Hunter Tunnell. Hunter has a single and flew out to the third baseman. He's 1 for 2.
Here's the first pitch to Tunnell. Swings and he'll foul that one off. Strike number 1. Now, line. So it's 0-2 now to Tunnell. Again, the bases are loaded. Got Staples at first.
And Serbakov trying to get out of this. Only 2 runs being scored.
Here's the 0-2 to Tunnell. That's
nice.
Oh boy. Job catching it, sending White back to second base. He had already taken off. So it's ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You've got Holland over at third base, White at second, and Staples at first. Just pitch on the way. A little ground ball right over to Stanley. He'll scoop it up to first, tap the bag, and that'll be the out. But the Wolves add a couple. They now lead 4-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our student options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-1.
On 2 hits, but the damage was pretty well done when you had 3 people hit by the pitcher.
We haven't been told anything. And
leading off, he scored in the 3rd inning. Had a stolen base and he had a single, so he is 1 for 1.
Looks like the Bulldogs might come out swinging here, trying to chase
get
Staples.
some runners,
get something out there. There's a pitch. It's a ball. So 1-1 now on the count. Here's a 1-1. Ball 2 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. To Matthews leading things off.
Got the side in the last inning.
Here's the pitch. Fastball that's fouled off. Out play over field of Scotch broom back there.
Yeah.
So 2-2 is the count to Jake Muir in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and he dropped on 3rd strike, and so they'll throw the first for the out. So that'll be out number 1 for North Mason.
For the pitcher for Sequim, and now up is number 3, the second baseman, Skylar McLean. Skylar, the Bulldogs.
First pitch to McLean is outside for ball 1. You know, Jerry, I don't know if you've noticed the way Holland sticks his leg out. Of course, he's not going to do it now. So 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. See, there is a 1-out walk.
And now up is the catcher. And 2. He had a single back in the 3rd and was stranded. They had the bases loaded and couldn't score.
This is lead at first. Here's first pitch, runner goes. Throw to second. On time, on target, just So 2 away for North Mason here in the 5th. That was a pretty good throw, Jerry.
Yeah, a little off, but he got him. McCormick's still at bat.
Yeah. So there's 2 away, and that was a ball. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Next pitch is ball 3. 3-0.
They need to get runners on.
Here's the 3-0. And it's strike one called. So 3-1 is the count. And there is a walk.
Yeah, second walk of the inning after 4 strikeouts. Okay, and now up. Power being the cleanup hitter, but must have a good eye too.
Looks like it'll be a courtesy runner for McCormick as Stephen Netherland is out there. And the Bulldogs have runners at first and second. One pitch in single.
Nice hit by Lopes.
Here comes Boston Stanley.
Yeah, Boston.
First pitch to Stanley is ball 1.
Little outside, a little low.
First and second, Netherland over at second, Lopes at first.
But they're not trying to hold that runner at first.
2-0. That's definitely in the woods there. So 2 balls and 1 strike now.
I imagine the pitch count is getting up there for the Sequim.
Staples taking his time. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike now. We'll bring up, is it Nolan McGanney?
So we got McCormick on third. We got Lopes on second and Boston Stanley on first. Thank you.
Just reminding you that everybody who has made the trip from Sequim is on the field. There's nobody in the dugout.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So if there's going to be a
Nolan McGanney.
First pitch is in there for a strike. There's Lopes motoring in for 2. And then McGanney with a 2-run single.
Yeah, so number 24, Caden Alencio. And Caden is 0 for.
And Staples steps off. Gets the Stanley back to second, but he didn't really go back there. Here's the first pitch. Little ground ball to Sabryakov. The Bulldogs have runners at first and third.
And give Caden Aticcio the RBI there on the single.
Let's see here. McGanney's over at third base. And Sabryakov is at first. I'm going to try to fix our internet when I get a moment here, Jerry. I don't know what to do. It was perfectly fine earlier.
Just not getting the picture right now?
No. Man, and let's see here. McGanney will score and give North Mason the lead on that wild pitch. And Sabryakov moves to second base. They lead 5-4. We head to the 6th. New ball game. Back here and leading things off. Little chopper gets by Sabryakov. So 1-1 is the count, 1 out, nobody on for Sequim. North Mason leads 5-4. Sabryakov is still on.
Is 0 for 2 and was hit by the pitcher.
There's a pitch, and that's
hit by the pitcher.
Yeah, gonna be Runners now at first and second for the Wolves. First pitch in there for strike.
Nice pitch on that corner, inside corner.
All right, so coming in will be Crawley, Ethan Crawley. And we will step aside and see if we can't get a better internet connection. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Crawley. Well, we've had several lead changes in this game.
I'm incorrect. It's not Crawley. It's William Broughton. That's the pitcher, Jerry.
Okay, unfortunately.
And that'll load the bases up again. It's a 6-5 ball game. We are in the top of the 6th inning with 2 out.
Yeah, Holland.
Okay, we are back. We're going to have to go without a picture here, Jerry.
Leading off for North Mason, we have a new batter, Steve Netherland. He did go in and pinch run back a couple innings ago. Good to see him out there played.
So we apologize. Our video has not worked for a while, so we will. Hopefully the audio is coming in. We do have a new pitcher out there for the Wolves. They lead 6-5, and the pitcher is a Lincoln Bear.
All right.
And I don't have any details on him as a pitcher. So we'll just try to keep it here audio-wise the best we possibly can. Hopefully at least this part will come out. So here is the first pitch to Netherlands. It's in the dirt for ball 1. We will have to work on getting this fixed for our next broadcast, which is supposed to be on Friday. The next pitch was in there for ball 2-0 to Netherlands. And that one's fouled over the backstop for our head. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Steven Netherland, leading things off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 6th inning. Apologize for the picture. Been having some internet issues. At least for now, at least we have some audio online. Here's the pitch to Netherland in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Doing it old school, Jerry, without a picture.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, and there is a leadoff walk as Netherlands heads to first base for the Bulldogs.
And usually we have pretty good internet there in Shelton, but sometimes we don't have quite as good a luck when we travel.
Yeah, and I'm working with new equipment, so I don't understand I mean, we did that game here early in the season without any issues that I'm aware of. But for those of you, we will get a full game video out there as soon as possible.
And now up is Jake Matthews for North Mason. And Jake is 1 for 3. Had a single and had a steal and scored back in the third.
First pitch to Matthews is a swing and a miss and strike one. So 1 on and nobody out here for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the 6th inning. It's a 6-5 ball game.
Been a good game, exciting game, good defensive game.
Stephen Netherland over at first base takes his lead. Little bunt by Matthews. Going to be gloved there. Throw to first in time for the out there. Netherland makes his way over to second, however.
That was close, but a nice job by the third baseman for Sequim there.
That was Tennell with a nice play.
Very nice play.
So 1 out.
And now up is Skylar McLean. Let's see the number there, making sure.
A pretty clean jersey there, but yeah.
I know. Yep, it is. It's Skylar McLean,
Skylar
number
McLean,
3.
okay.
He's the second baseman. He is 1 for 2, has a single and a walk. And an RBI, too.
He swings and he pops one up.
Gonna be close.
Oh, and on the run out there to grab it will be Schmedke. Comes from his shortstop position to get it just out in the outfield for out number 2, and Netherland holds at second base. So there's 2 away for North Mason here.
And now up is your catcher, Cole McCormick. And Cole is 1 for 2 also. He had a single back in the third, a walk in the 5th, and so, yeah, he is 1 for 2.
First pitch to McCormick. He'll hit a chopper right to Tennell. Throw it over to first, and it bounces into the glove of White for the out. And the Bulldogs leave 1 out there. We head to the 7th. Sequim is up 6-5. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse of
And we're back here in Belfair. We head to the 7th inning, top of the 7th. It is a 6-5 game.
And Hunter Tennell, the third baseman, is up now. He scored in the second, and he is 1 for 3. And the Wolves are going to try to get a couple insurance runs here. And they were behind the last inning and did score 2 runs on 2 hits.
So Broughton still on the mound for the Bulldogs. McCormick still at catcher. 6-5 is our score. As we are in the top of the 7th inning.
So Hunter Tennell is up to bat to lead it off here in the 7th.
So Tennell will step in. Here's the pitch. And it is ball one.
Boy, he is really hugging that play. Tinnell is. He's right. I wish they could paint that batter's box a little bit better or do something to chalk it.
Yeah, they chalked it. It's been played on here. There's a foul. Well, is it going to be playable? Well, it drops foul, so it'll be 1-1 on the count to Tinnell.
Yeah, I'm impressed by the third baseman for North Mason.
Leland Lopes.
Leland Lopes, yeah, he made a couple nice stops, couple nice catches.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball. It's going to go to McLean. He'll glove it, throw it over to Stanley at first, and that is out number 1 for the Wolves here.
And let's see. Number 14 is up now. This is the left fielder, Devin Derringer. Devin is 1 for 3. Did have an RBI back in the second inning off of a single, and he's up.
So 1 away. Here is first pitch. Swing and a miss. So it's 0-1. To Derringer. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's high. Ball 1-1.
Had to duck there,
Yeah,
or he would have got nailed.
Yeah, you don't want to take one of those in the,
no,
in
you
the
don't.
helmet at all.
No.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on for the Wolves here in the 7th inning. They're leading 6-5 here in Belfair tonight. Well, it's not moving tonight, right? Yeah, it is. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That'd be one time you don't want to take it for the team, right?
No. Yeah. I don't know if anytime you want to take one for the team, really. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes pitch. And that makes it 2-2 on that as the pitch kind of hopped to McCormick.
Both catchers have had a workout tonight.
Yeah. Be icing those knees tonight.
Mm-hmm. My knees hurt just watching.
Well, my knees hurt all the time, so there we go. All right, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be hooked foul, and the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. So
good excitement over there,
yeah,
the visiting dugout. That's good.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. That makes it to 3 balls and 2 strikes to Derringer. To apologize again that we have no pitcher. I mean picture, not pitcher. Picture.
Well, we kind of got a new pitcher.
No, but never mind. That's not what I'm saying. Here's the pitch. And another one is fouled off as Derringer is battling here. Keep alive. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. Wolves leading 6-5. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the next pitch. That one is going to be fair up the third base line, and Derringer's going to hit the bag at first, round it, and head to second. And then slide in. They got him there at second base. He slid right into the tag with his foot, and that is out number 2.
Close play.
Trying to stretch that single into a double, and he got caught. It's a 2 away. And that will bring up number 3. That's Adrian Aragon.
Yep, the center fielder, and he is 1 for 3. Got a single back in the 6th, and he scored also.
First pitch to Aragon is a ball in the dirt. So 2 away here in the 7th inning. Next pitch is inside, and that is ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, that was a close play there at second. That was a good throw in to nail him.
He just slid right into the glove with the ball.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-0 to Aragon, and it's high ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the kick and the throw. Strike 1 called. Is it strike 1 or is it strike 2, Jerry? Yeah. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count.
I had 1 strike too.
That one's fouled off, and that's strike 2, so the count goes full again. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Aragon.
Well, these two teams have really played each other close. Okay.
There's a ground ball that goes foul up the third base line.
We just hope it doesn't go 11 innings, right?
Again. Well, I don't know, Jerry. Got lots of daylight.
Yeah, that's a nice thing.
And it's not that cold, although I see you put on your second layer.
Well, you know, I'm kind of a wimpy guy.
Okay, you say so. Here's the pitch. Outside strike.
Boy,
3 called on the outside corner. That will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Since we can't play any video, I think I'll read one of my little handy-dandy things over here, Jerry. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. Watch past meetings of these entities as well as the Shelton City Council. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County Fire District 12, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. Also, I wanted to read this since I have time. Every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but is for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday.
What was the article on? I read a little bit of it. Was it on, do you remember?
You know, I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Had something to do with HOV lanes?
Oh, it actually, it was EV parking and handicap. So
that's right.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I failed to remember myself. So we have now headed to the bottom of the 7th inning.
He does an article each week. He's really good. I recommend to all of you, look at the Mason Web TV website. It is great. If you want to know about sports.
Leland Lopes will start things off for the Bulldogs here. We're down to their last 3 outs.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1. 2 walks and a single.
Here's the first pitch. He'll swing and he'll hit one high, and it's in foul territory, but out of play.
Yeah, he's been on every time.
So it's 0-1.
Okay.
Bulldogs down a run here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Like to do to Sequim what Sequim did to them. There's strike 2 call down the middle of the plate. On Monday night, the Wolves walked off with a win in the 11th. The Bulldogs would like to do it here in the 7th. Here's a pitch, and Lopes gets hit by a pitch, and he heads to first base. So the Bulldogs have tying run over at first, and that'll bring up Boston Stanley.
Yeah, the first baseman, and he got on by way of a walk back in the 5th inning when they scored those 4 runs. He is 0 for 2. 0 for 2.
Did your phone going off, Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Here's first pitch to Stanley. He swings, and he'll foul one again out of play over to the dugout. And
forgot to turn that off.
it's all right. Mine's always on vibrate, so it constantly goes off in my pocket. Well, the count to Stanley is 0-1. 1 on, nobody out for North Mason here in the 7th inning. It's
And
the bottom of the seventh. 6-5 is our score. Sequim with the leads. Next pitch is in there for a ball. Go ahead, Jerry.
And Stanley, Boston Stanley is trying to get that runner on first base, Lopes, around to tie it up.
Lopes takes his lead. Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high fly ball. It's going to drop in. Nobody's coming in. Oh, coming in to grab it is Derringer, and Lopes will hold there at first base, and that's one away for the Bulldogs here.
And now up is your right fielder, number 8. This is Nolan McGanny, and Nolan scored in the 5th inning, had a single. He is 1 for 3. Had a single the last time up.
So McGanny steps in. 1 out, 1 on. Leland Lopes over at first base. Represents the tying run. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Bunts it up the first base line. It's going to be scooped up and shoveled over to first for the out. On the play, however, Lopes makes his way to second base, and it's 2 down for the Bulldogs with a runner in scoring position now. And the batter
is Caden Atencio. And he is 1 for 3, had an RBI in the 5th inning off of a single.
So Tencio will step in. Remember, we have Leland Lopes at second base. He'll take his lead there. It's a 6-5 ball game. We're in the bottom of the 7th. The Bulldogs down to their last out, and Tencio takes strike 1 down the middle of the plate.
And Staples is going to be a tired person next today.
It's not Staples anymore, Jerry.
It's who's the new pitcher?
It's number 11. There's a swing and a foul up the third base line.
Lincoln Bear?
Yeah, Lincoln Bear's been in. This is his second
inning. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the right fielder, and of course moved over to being the pitcher. You are correct.
Yeah, just the small details you miss every once in a while.
Oh, I know.
Actually, who is this that's up? This is number 25 that's up, Jerry. It's Sabraikov. Kingston Sabraikov is the batter. I'm sorry. Lopes is out there at second base. Here is the 0-2. That one came back pretty quick off the screen above us. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on.
And this is the first time he's batted.
Actually, it's the second time, Jerry. Yeah, I don't remember
what
did
he so he came
batted
in
the last time in this position.
For Atencio?
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will do it, folks. As Lincoln Bear strikes out Sabraikov for the final out, and that will be the final score right there. 6-5 as Sequim comes in to North Mason and sweeps the Bulldogs on the season. And the Bulldogs are still looking for their first win of the season. And that will be the final here. I'll see if I can get on to see if my internet will allow for a couple of commercials. We'll be back. We'll talk about this in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, it's a final here in Belfair. Of course, the internet will work now that it's a final. That's interesting. The Sequim Wolves come in and hold off the North Mason Bulldogs 6-5.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sequim, of course, swept the series, the two-game series. Sequim had 6 runs on 8 hits. They had 1 error. Their leading hitter, Ranger, and he had 2 singles. Ziki Shamadiki, oh God, he had a single. Yeah, let's just say Zeke had 1 hit. And LeBoy had a double. Did a nice job in relief and pitching. And Hunter Terrell had a single, and Devin Derringer had 2 hits, of course, like I had 1 hit, a single. For the North Mason Bulldogs, they had 5 runs on 6 hits. I don't think they had any errors. That was good on their part. They had 6 different people get a hit. Jake Matthews got a single. McLean got a single. McCormick got a single. McGanny got a RBI, and he had a single. Also, Caden Atencio had a single, and that was it. So 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors for North Mason. And, of course, the Sequim Wolves are still in the playoff hunt. And they got 6 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Good defensive ball game as far as the defense out there. The thing that really hurt was I was amazed how many people were hit by
pitches, yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing that needs to be worked on.
Right. Well, next up for North Mason, they host Bainbridge on Friday. Initial thought was we would do that game, but because I'm having some internet problems and I can't get a picture out, I might have to rethink that. I'll have to work on that. We'll let you know. Yeah. Sequim will host Olympic on Friday. Our next broadcast is tomorrow when the Shelton baseball team takes on Tumwater in a non-conference game, and it's senior night for the High Climbers. First pitch was on the schedule, is 4:30. We'll have to double-check that because they keep moving them around on us. Do you have anything else, Jerry?
Well, I know that Sequim, I was talking to the coach before the game. He said if they could win tonight and win on Friday against Olympic, then they could be in the playoffs. I think they take 4 teams from this league. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just 3.
It's a complicated.
Is it?
It really is. It's not straightforward. I don't have the specifics. I just know there's multiple leagues that they take from because this is District 3 and 1.
You're right on.
Yeah, and
Bainbridge Island
is actually 3A. You were right about that. They're a 3A team.
So that takes the next 3 teams.
Right.
Would be in the playoffs because Bainbridge would be in the 3A.
Right.
So that's
it's a very complicated.
Yeah.
It's really complicated. Well, anyway, I guess that'll do it for us at Belfair. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's broadcast. Final score again: Sequim 6, North Mason 5. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Shelton.
Yeah. Look forward to that.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Hood Canal Communications. Data and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.